Hey, Maria.
Lisa, good morning.
Good morning. So here we are, it's day 2 of Connect House Chicago, the Sourcing Tech Event 2025. We have a great day ahead of us.
We certainly do.
So we've got to go out and get all the next people to come in. And
we also had a great breakfast. We're ready to go.
We are ready. We're pumped. So today I want to introduce you to Bob Buterbau, who is from Raindrop.
Hi, Bob. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much for having me this morning.
No, thank you for accepting
excited for
sitting
day
here.
two.
Yes,
Very excited
yes,
for
yes.
day 2.
Yeah, this has been a wonderful event. Have you?
Yes.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of great speakers already, some fantastic collaboration. The sponsors in the exhibit hall has been fantastic. A lot of great conversations happening, and just the lineup for day 2 I'm excited about as well.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Excellent, excellent.
I do want to jump into Raindrop, and I want to shout out, hey Ward, hey Dave, good to see you both, right? But so you've been with Raindrop for a couple months now.
Yes, joined earlier in 2025. Yeah, it's been an exciting journey.
That's great. And what do you do for them?
I'm an enterprise sales manager, so work directly for Rena Rodriguez, who leads North American sales for Raindrop, and following the tutelage of Ward Carson. So really exciting team to be a part of.
That's wonderful. Do you want to give a brief overview on what Raindrop is?
Yeah, Raindrop is a AI-powered full source-to-pay suite. We're built on a foundation of modern technology. Not to disparage any of those legacy platforms, but we know that the technology is decades old,
yeah.
And built on a foundation that was older. And Raindrop is a modern platform for source-to-pay technology built on the Google Cloud.
Yep.
And we bring a modular system as well. So single code base for things like supplier management, e-sourcing, full contract management, e-procurement, all that downstream as well on the invoicing, and the POs and side as well.
Now, walking through this this conference here, I noticed that a lot of the booths have companies similar to yours. What sets you apart from everybody else?
Well, I think one of the differentiators for Raindrop from a lot of what you might find here at this particular conference is, Raindrop brings a full end-to-end source to pay with AI powered behind it. Rain, our AI agent, is able to work within any module, and being a single code base instead of more of it really comes down to what the strategy is for those procurement teams and for those organizations, whether they're looking at best of breed or whether they're looking at full suite. Raindrop, I think, offers those individuals to not have to make that choice, because whether it's our CLM, our e-sourcing, we're finding that the analysts are awarding us as one of the best of breed in those categories. But having a single code base or across the entire suite, they don't have to make a choice or have users feel like they're having a different experience throughout. So I think that's one of the real strengths of Raindrop's solution.
So just to be clear, are you saying an integration would maybe start in one module, and then the addition to based on the one code?
Absolutely. I mean, we play well with anyone out there, right? We when it comes to integrations, when it comes to we understand that it takes a lot. In fact, one of the speakers talked about the divorce. Right? When you've got a solution that's maybe not working for you, it's hard to rip and replace something. And that's not necessarily what Raindrop needs to do. You don't have to take out an entire, it's not an all or nothing solution. A lot of our customers have come in and said, we've got a particular use case, or we're trying to drive, maybe this AI use case into our organization. We've got a problem that we're trying to solve, and Raindrop's been able to play well with those other solutions that they have in their technology stack, and be a really great partner. And if that means in the future, maybe growing with Raindrop into other modules, certainly, we'd welcome that opportunity.
So the slow module integration.
Absolutely.
One at a time, just certainly systematically and strategically.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a big bang approach. It can certainly be that slow integration.
It's a great approach.
Absolutely.
So how hands-free is your system?
Well, when you say hands-free, I think one of the strengths of Raindrop, and you know, the analysts have given us those, a lot of those analyst awards have been on customer favorite. It's because we've got a fantastic UI and UX. The interface, the usability of Raindrop was so important to Vijay and Ward, the founders of Raindrop. And as we've built this platform, you know, they count the clicks, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Making sure that, you know, so when you say hands-free, you know, if you want to talk to Rain, if you want to one-click a button to your microphone and say, you know, show me my order, show me my approvals,
Oh, wow,
what
okay.
contracts do I have expiring, and you want to talk to Rain, you know, Rain is a natural language AI model, so you can have that connection. So when you say hands-free, you can really talk to Rain. So that's fantastic.
That's really
great.
fantastic.
Absolutely great.
And from an autonomous procurement standpoint, you know, Raindrop brings that as well. So
Okay.
when we say hands-free, when we talk about invoice processing, you know, we're bringing things like Google Vision to the table to process invoices. So much more is becoming automated than ever before.
So I like to ask the question of where do you see Raindrop in the next 3 years? I feel like you're in that transition, right? You started with this, and I do have a relationship with Raindrop, so I want to
Yes.
be transparent on that. And you know, I've known Raindrop for a lot of years, and where you were, where you are today, we're seeing this increase. What's the roadmap for 3 years out?
Oh goodness! Well, you know, we actually I had the pleasure of getting to join an all hands where we talked about some of the roadmap for the future, and you know, I can't disclose a lot of that information.
Yeah.
But it is so exciting where AI is going. You know, right now I think a lot of folks are starting to learn the difference in what really is agentic, what really is, you know, the difference between having AI, machine learning, agentic AI. You know, when we talk about the decisions and the strategic decisions that AI could be making in the future, it's exciting. And Raindrop's at the forefront of that because they sit on a foundation of a modern platform. And that's what I think is so exciting. So sky's the limit.
That's
and
wonderful.
We're really excited about it at Raindrop.
I do have one more question, and this was a question that for some reason was burning in my head yesterday, and I couldn't word it the right way. So I wrote it down. How does your AI help organizations make more ethical, sustainable, and cost-efficient purchasing decisions?
Well, I think our AI agent, Rain, is able, because Rain can pull that data or because you can ask Rain natural language questions against any of the data within Raindrop, and Raindrop has the ability with Rain Connect to connect into a lot of those vendors that are out there. I mean, we see some here at this show that brings a lot of that sustainability information when it comes to selecting suppliers, the additional details that's necessary for procurement to make the right decisions when it comes to sustainable choices, ensuring the proper governance for those decisions that they're making. Because we can integrate with any of those solutions, bring that data in, and then you can talk to Rain and say things like, show me suppliers that have, have these certain attributes that you're looking for. That can be a real game changer to meet those kind of requirements and to have an eye towards sustainability for the future. I think that's fantastic, and what we're able to do with Rain.
And really to drive that impactful sourcing is really, and I'm hoping from my perspective, I'm hoping impactful sourcing is the majority of what we're considering as we're kind of going forward into 26, 27, because we're not sure yet what's going to be ahead of us at this point.
For sure, and that's the subject of this conference, right?
Right.
Technology sourcing and making the right decisions in sourcing, and learning about what sustainable and right decisions can be made. So again, thank you.
This was amazing. I wish we had more time because we didn't talk about all the other things that we were going to talk about, right? When we first met, some of your the past gigs, which would have I would have loved to have kind of weaved those in, but
Yeah, you know, I've spent the better part of the last decade in procurement technology,
Yeah.
and I have spoken to so many, you know, procurement and finance and legal and professionals that, you know, are trying to make those technology decisions, and it's been fantastic. I'd love to have a conversation with you in the future if that's ever
forward to it.
possible. Would love to have it.
that'd be great.
Thank you both.
Thank you
ladies.
so
I
much.
Really appreciate
Really
it.
Thank
great.
you so
It's
much.
so much.
Great.
Here we are today. We're kicking off with Bob here from Raindrop, and we have a full day ahead of us,
So stay tuned.
and we'll see you again.
Take care.